Hello and welcome, my friends, family, and fellow music nerds. I'm back. We're back to your regularly scheduled programming of Rock and Talk with Dak. I'm your host, Dak, and welcome back. It's great to be back, though this is not the first episode I had originally planned on recording and releasing. But I actually, when I started working and promoting this season about a month ago, was kind of when I was planning this through. I was in a much different place in life, but recently got a promotion at work and have a new addition to the family on the way, a fluffy four-legged one, that is. And those changes kind of messed with my writing and editing time. But don't worry, I've planned out the episodes a bit more and have more of a head start on them this year. So, yeah, I hope all of you have been staying safe and healthy out there. We had quite a tumultuous last year, but we're here and we're off to, I think, a better start than last year. It still feels like a lull. I don't know. I at least feel a little bit better. We're slowly but surely making our way out of this pandemic and into whatever the new normal will be. But all the fun and games will start to come back. And speaking of fun and games, that's kind of what I want to talk about in today's brief Season 2 opener. What's the plan for this year of the show, and kind of seeing where the music is going to take us, I guess. So I'm just going to kind of dive in. Like I said, this is a brief episode. Just more of a welcome back and telling you what I have planned. Podcast-wise, doing this. I mean, first off, I hate making promises, and let me level with let me level with you guys real quick. Even last year, having something actively running on the internet, it's scary. It's a weird feeling. There is this constant pressure, no matter how large or how small your operation may be. There's always this pressure to constantly push out new content. So what does that mean for Rock and Talk with Dak? I can't promise a new episode every week. Not to say that it can't happen, but I know what my time is like, and I don't want to promise something that I know I can't actively meet all the time. So what I can tell you is that you're going to be getting at least 2 formal episodes a month on here. And again, I may get to more, but that's the minimum I'm going to promise. My plan around that is having an episode that's going to be like having one episode that's a little bit more intensive, like a top 5 list, something with a little bit more research, some more TLC, and then one that's going to be a little bit easier to digest, something like the Toon Talk series. Take a song and just talk about it for a little bit. Those are easy to put together. I really enjoy making those. So that's kind of my plan with how monthly, month to month, that's what that looks like. One piece of feedback that I got from you all was to keep the topic changing. You all seem to really enjoy having something different go on each episode. And that's something I'm going to continue. For instance, like right now, I have an episode on what do I have written? I think something on like absurd lyrics. Like it's okay to have weird lyrics. Sometimes they don't have to be deep all the time. I have another episode about Brock not being dead, which may be a little bit more controversial for some people, but stay tuned for that. Then I think there's another one I have on just kind of a list of new albums or albums to listen to if you want to get into new genres. So there's some variety on the way. Some stuff I'm really looking forward to talking about. Speaking of stuff I like talking about and having some variety, another thing I'm going to really start to lean into is doing more videos on Instagram. I've done a few of them now, and got to be honest, I really enjoy the break from doing stuff just beyond my voice. It's something that I've wanted to do for a while. Actually, while I've been doing this show, I've wanted to do this since last year, I've been wanting to talk about album art. How many of you have been waiting for that? I'd say raise of hands, but I can't see them. I'm going to raise my hand. I know I have. I love album art. It's an integral part of music for me. But I think I was just too scared to dive into Instagram like that. I think most people think of, if you want to do anything visually, you go to YouTube or something. But now that I've dipped my toe into it a little bit more, I've done a few videos on there. and I feel a lot more confident in making that happen. So I'd expect see some vinyl updates on there. I just did one recently. I'm really leaning into being more of a vinyl collector, something I really enjoy. So yeah, some vinyl collection updates on there, and then this album art series of sorts. I don't know exactly what that looks like, but I want to talk more about album art and a gatefold stuff. I mean, there's so many things to do visually on an album that I just can't do with my voice alone on a podcast like this. Nice thing is, I do already have my first album art picked out. The album turned 40 last month, and I think it's going to make a really, really great jumping off point for a series like that. But I have a little challenge for you all. If you've listened to the show enough, or you know me personally, I want you to take a stab at what album that could be in the comments. I'm interested to see if anyone guesses it right. And then beyond those two major components, I've tossed around the idea of maybe doing some merch at some point in time. Even if it's small things, I think it'd just be a fun side project. So I don't know if that's something that you all would be interested in. Let me know. Last year for my birthday, my brother got me some shirts with the show logo on it, and I wear it all the time. It's so cool. I love it. It's not being too prideful with it. It's just really fun to wear. Maybe it's a little bit of pridefulness. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know, some t-shirts. I've also thought about items like custom guitar picks, coffee mugs. Whatever. I don't know. I don't care. Like I said, it's just a fun thought experiment. But let me know what you think. I'd totally be down to make that happen. And with that, friends, like I said, this was a brief intro to Season 2. The first formal episodes are going to be out next week. It's my top 5 albums of last year. Some of them you can probably guess. Some of them may be a bit of a surprise. But whatever they are, you can expect more of the same fun talk and really just me sharing my passion of music with you all. And I hope you guys engage, and I want you to share your passion of music with me as well. So here's to a new year and new opportunities. We'll catch you next week. Take care, everyone.